Right, this is our last one. Let's edit in the style of Fan Ho. So what we're looking here, again, it's black and white. We're looking for, it's very quiet, even though it's black and white. It's more simple than Ansel Adams. It's softer and less detailed. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. So some of the tools are going to be the same. So this is sort of, but some of it's going to be a little bit opposite. Okay, as always, we are going to start with our original picture. And to finger tap, we are going to duplicate the layer. This layer, I'm going to and edit, rename that, right? Again, we're keeping that original, duplicating the layer just in case something happens so we don't lose our original picture. So just like with Ansel Adams, we want to change this to black and white. Image, adjustments, black and white. Okay, and just put okay. All right, now what we want to do is we're going to darken this a little bit, okay? So, because again, we want this a bit softer. We're going to go to Image, Adjustments, Brightness, Contrast. So for this one, the brightness, we want -15, and contrast, so this is less contrast than the one, it's a bit darker and less contrast than Ansel Adams. So we want the contrast to be 30. Okay, so a little bit softer and quieter. Now, so this one, we want to create soft shadows. So this one, we're going to change the curves, but we're just going to do the curves a little bit differently than Ansel Adams. We're going to go to Image, Adjustments, Curves. So this one, what we're going to do, instead of making a soft S, is we want to bring down both the highlights just a little bit. So I'm going to click on the highlights. I can just bring this down just a little bit, not too much. And I'm going to go in the shadows, and I'm going to bring this down just a little bit. Okay, so we're just softening everything. We don't want to do too extreme. Okay, so play with that. Put okay. Now this is an option. What we can do is, Fan Ho's work is very simple. Okay, so this image works out okay because it actually is pretty simple. It might be even better if I had less of the flowers. So there's one option is that we can kind of like remove anything that's sort of distracting. And one way that we can do that is using a spot healing brush. So just above your paintbrush tool, if you click on this right here, it's a spot healing brush. And what that does is if I click on, say I just want to get rid of some of this stuff here, right? I just want it to be black like in the background. When I click on it, it kind of just takes some of the pixels, surrounding pixels, and kind of uses that to kind of like copy it. Okay, so it's not that I'm erasing, it's just taking some stuff that's around it. So maybe, for example, I'm not going to do too much around the edges because I'm going to end up darkening the edges anyway. But if I want to get rid of a few things, right, like maybe here, I just want to get and simplify it. So you're going to have to spend some time kind of playing around on this side too. I think I might want to get rid of some of those. Anyway, so you're going to play around with that a little bit. Maybe I find this a little bit distracting in the background. Okay, but so just to give you an example, if I was going to go over top of this part here, I'll just kind of show you what it does. So it kind of just brings some of the, it looks like you're kind of drawing a little bit on it, see? But see, kind of what it's doing is just taking some of the stuff around here. I wouldn't do it too much with main objects because might get too blurry and too distracting, but spend some time kind of playing around with that. Okay, and see to sort of simplify your image a little bit more. Okay, now what I want to do that's a little bit different now, once I've been playing around with that, is I want to soften this slightly. So if you remember with Ansel Adams, my goal was to bring out the textures and everything. And this one, it's a very soft, sort of quiet one. So instead of bringing out all of the clarity and making it really sharp, the textures, I actually want to blur it. So now I'm going to use a filter. But this filter, I'm going to go to blur, and I'm going to go to Gaussian blur. And I don't want to blur it a whole lot because I don't see how fuzzy that is. I don't want it that fuzzy. I'm just going to do it just a tiny bit. Let's try, I'm going to try at 1.5. So between 1.5 and maybe 2. There. So now it's just a little bit more soft. Okay. All right. We're going to do 2 more things. And this is very similar to what we did before with Ansel Adams. I still want to bring the subject out. So I'm going to highlight, I'm going to brighten up the subject. And then just like Ansel Adams, I'm going to darken the outside, but I'm just going to do it a little bit more extreme. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate the layer. I'm going to color this brighten, just like I did on the other one. Okay, for this one here, so I'm just going to do a little bit more intense. Okay, so make sure that I'm in the brighten layer. I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, Brightness, Contrast. So for this one, so I'm going a little bit more extreme than I did on Ansel Adams. So I'm making the brightness -25. So I'm making everything quite a bit darker. But remember, with my mask, I'm going to add a mask now. And I'm going to use a nice soft paintbrush tool. I'm going to make sure the hardness is 0, just like we did before. Okay, so make sure the paintbrush tool, nice and soft. Make sure the hardness is 0, the opacity is 100. I'm going to make sure the color is black. What I'm going to do now is I'm just really, again, I want to keep everything soft. What I'm basically doing, where I'm painting white, or painting black, sorry, is I'm just really getting rid of all the places that I make darkness so I can bring more attention to the main subject. So I'm going to go around him just a little bit. I like that reflection that happened on that table. Okay, great. Now next, I'm going to do the darken thing just like I did with Ansel Adams. So I'm going to make sure that I'm clicked on that layer, the main one that I work with. 2-finger tap, duplicate layer. I'm going to rename this darken. Okay, I'm going to bring that layer above there. So I'm going to make everything light, and then I'm going to erase some of the stuff that's going to make it darker. Okay, so I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, Brightness and Contrast. So now for the brightness here, I'm going to put 25. This is going to make everything lighter. Then I'm going to add my mask. All the settings are going to be the same. I got my paintbrush tool, right, black. What I'm going to do now, I'm actually going to, for me, I'm just going to make this, I would recommend making your paintbrush a little bit bigger. So what I want to do, because Van Ho stuff is a bit more simple and quiet, I'm going to really make this a lot. Okay, I'm going to make that darker. I'm going to make the outsides a lot darker than I would necessarily with Ansel Adams. I can make this behind him all darker too. So you have to make some of those decisions. But so I really want us to be like quiet and kind of like it's at night. I'm going to bring all of that up. I really want like a little focus on him. There we go. So we're doing quite a bit more around the edges than we would have done with Ansel Adams. Okay. All right, so these are the ways I have my layers here. And what's the last step? I got to export it as a PNG. I got to go to File, Export as PNG, and you're going to call this the Ho Edit, and then you're going to save it. Okay, the last